Hi, my name is Church and welcome to ProBuilt Systems. Today we're going to be looking at this, and I don't mean necessarily this heatsink, it's what's underneath it and strapped into this motherboard. It's the Intel Pentium G3258 CPU. Now I know what you may be thinking, why am I talking about a Pentium CPU? Well, if you haven't heard the news, Intel has released an anniversary Pentium chip that is unlocked. Now what does unlocked mean? That means you can overclock this chip. And this has been something Intel hasn't allowed anyone to do to great success in a non-K series CPU in the last 3 generations. So this is great news for people looking to get into a kind of price to performance gaming build. So we've added this setup to our Nexus Defender, and there'll be a link for that in the description as well as an annotation here. And we've paired this Intel chip with a Z97 motherboard, and that's important because Z97 is the only board that officially allows overclocking, and it's too risky to offer a B85 or H97 board because the possibility of Intel removing overclocking abilities from those chipsets is there, and I don't want to leave anyone stuck with an overclocked chip on a non-overclockable board. So what exactly can you get out of the CPU that it's overclockable? Well, this CPU starts at 3.2 gigahertz, which is pretty good, but it's a dual core. There's no hyper-threading. The cache isn't that great on it. But we got our CPU up to 4.7 gigahertz with just an air cooler. Now this is a pretty good air cooler. Intermax did a good job with it, but 4.7 gigahertz is a huge increase. That's higher than any stock clock on any Intel chip. So for how much this chip costs, it's just an amazing performer. And I'm going to show you some benchmarks of this against John's build, which is a 4770K, and my build, which is what I'm going to edit this video on, and you'll be pretty impressed at how well this does against our computers. Hope you guys enjoyed the benchmarking numbers. I'm really glad that Intel released this chip. It is great to have another chip that's not extremely expensive that I can overclock on. It was really fun to play around with this thing and get it to 4.7 gigahertz. So check out our website, check out the builds that you can have this chip in. Like this video if you like it, dislike if you dislike it. Leave a comment about how you feel about overclocking. And have a good one.